Hello, I'm Emma Louise and welcome to my video. I was cruising the internet looking for some poster ad ideas and I wanted to find a local building to do a nice ad for, and I came across this cathedral. Hopefully soon we'll drive by it and I'll get to see this beautiful building. I wasn't really feeling well, so I didn't want to go right into the main piece of art, so I did something I usually don't do, which is a rough sketch. Usually I just sit and I visualize what I want it to look like and then I go straight into it, but I wasn't feeling well and I was having trouble thinking and I wanted to make art, so I just started sketching some ideas. I had some extra cheap watercolor paper, which was perfect for just practicing, because it didn't matter if I messed up, it wasn't fancy paper that I was going to miss. And I usually don't do rough sketches because I never go with that idea anyway. I usually don't do rough sketches because I end up doing something completely different, or I end up going with the very first one anyway. I had fun planning it though. I wasn't feeling well. It was nice to sit down and do some not serious art. I wanted this picture to be head-on. I was thinking of maybe just doing a section of the church, but I want to do the whole thing. But it's a little tricky because there's some trees and stuff around the bottom, but I just can't fix that by having Lafayette below it, having the lettering, and have its own little bubble at the bottom of the church. For this one, I wanted more of an Art Nouveau style, so I was looking at some Art Nouveau stuff. This is really basic. Usually Art Nouveau is way more embellished, but I think this is a good first step. I used my handy Molotow pen to get white embellishments. Usually I have trouble doing the same pattern over and over and then reversing it, the things at the top and the bottom, but if you look at it, it's kind of like mirroring. So I don't know how to explain it, you just kind of do the opposite. Something clicked, now I'm able to do exact opposites. I almost was going to do a full-size drawing on this one, but I chickened out. I'm still reluctant to do a full-size drawing. I don't know why. I just feel more comfortable with smaller sizes. So because this is smaller, it doesn't have a whole lot of detail. The building is brick, but I didn't show any of that because I actually like that I didn't. It's nice and simple. I did give it a lot of shading. Maybe not a lot. I don't know, I keep contradicting myself. I gave it some shadows, which gives it some nice depth. I like that. I'm glad I did that. I tried to go with warmer colors since the church is warm, but I wanted the church to really stand out from the background. I like really dark backgrounds for some reason. I've noticed I keep doing that. Maybe that's like my trademark now. Dark backgrounds. I also used I think it's called a protractor. Those round things with the pencil on it that let you draw a circle of any size. I use that since Art Nouveau seems to have circles a lot, kind of framing. I didn't want to frame the whole church because, I don't know, I didn't want to take away from the church. So I just had mostly framing the steeple. And the cross just happened to fall right at the top there, and I didn't plan that, but I like it. I'm not completely sure why, but this turned out looking a bit Russian. Is it the church or is it my attempt at Art Nouveau? I don't know. Is it the lettering? Not really the lettering. I don't know what I did. Tell me if you figure it out. Why does this look Russian? I like it though. I like that. I love Russian churches. Maybe that's why I chose this church. My subconscious. Conscience. At the end, I decided to outline the whole thing in white with my white gel pen, and I'm glad I did that. It really pops. It almost makes it look flat though, but I like that. At least for this piece, I really like the white outline. I'm glad I did it. I have to kind of force myself not to outline everything in white because I'm always tempted to, because I like how it looks, but then it makes it look, I don't know, maybe a little cartoonish. So I use it a lot less than I would probably like to. I really love designing posters and I'm slowly trying to get better at it. I used to only draw originals, like look at an original Art Deco poster ad and recreate it the best I could. And I think that was good practice actually. I'm certainly glad I did it. I enjoyed it and I learned a lot. There's a lot of satisfaction in making art, but I think it's even more satisfying when it's completely your own design. Like it feels good when I recreate something, but feels even better when something I designed turns out good. I think that's partly because there's a chance it could fail, so when it turns out good, it makes you a lot happier. I really enjoyed doing this one. It didn't really have an ugly stage. You know, most pieces do. There's a point where you think, oh, this is not gonna work out. It looks terrible. Maybe I should just quit. This is the first piece that didn't do that. Does anyone else get that? Does your art go through this weird stage where it seems like it's a complete failure and then it turns out really good at the end? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think I saw some other YouTube artist talking about that ugly art stage. Should that be called the teenage stage? Awkward teenage art stage? The lettering probably should be dark. If this was going to be a real poster ad and was going to be up on a wall, full size, from a distance you should be able to read the lettering, which is impossible with this one, because it's white with a small black outline on orange and yellow. Probably not correct, but I like it. I wouldn't change it. I really like how the lettering turned out. But if it was proper, that would have to be darkened a lot. I used the Molotow for the lettering, and I just love that stuff. I love having white lettering. And then, because it's white on yellow, I was having trouble reading it, and luckily I outlined it with ink, and I really like how it looks. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you enjoyed the art as well. I hope you like the art. Is it bad to like your own art? Because I really like this one. I'm happy with it. I don't understand people that don't like their own art. How could you? It's like, even if you have an ugly child, don't you still love it because it's yours? Is that a really weird example? Okay, that sounds weird. Thank you for watching and have a good day.